Yeah, I think we could start. Hello, everyone, and this is the eighth episode of Enecuum News. Today, Serge and I will tell you about the progress over the past week. So, as usual, feel free to ask your questions via text or voice form, and also don't forget to send your question via Google form during the week, and we will answer all the questions. And let's dive into the news. The first one is our academic team has made significant progress with Trinity 2.0 and VRF. So Serge, please share us with the details about it.
Thank you. During research on existing blockchain randomness solutions, we found Chainlink's VRF randomness is one of the best on the market right now. So we were researching details about this approach, and we found ways to improve it, and a way to improve to make it decentralized. And that was our last week result, and this week we developed additional feature on top of this decentralized VRF, helping to distinguish possible malicious participants that could try to spoil the generation of randomness. So the whole this research will help us to position our Trinity 2.0 solution against competitors and find our strongest features. Also, it is possible that we before making full Trinity 2.0 mining approach, it is possible to implement this decentralized VRF, as it is. It might be a great application for Enecuum network as a provider of decentralization for this algorithm. So let's see. And I think next week we will publish some additional materials explaining what is it, and maybe next time we could talk more about VRF if you will send us questions about it.
Yeah, as Serge said, that next week we will have a series of publication about the second part of Enecuum roadmap. And one of the main themes there is VRF and random. So I think it would be interesting for our community, and I hope that we will receive a lot of questions about it. Yeah, thank you, Serge, for your explanation, and let's move forward to the next news, and it's about the Web3 library update in case of new templates to reference to smart contracts and making it much simple for developers to interact with it. So Serge, please provide us details.
So we were asked about implementing services on top of NX Space after NX Dex after its release, and at that moment it was rather hard to develop smart contracts calls from our Web3 library. So we started to add the so-called smart contracts calls templates to make it much more easier. I hope it would be indeed helpful. So the project that was interested in this development was from Russian community, token called BANT. But I hope there will be more. So let's see.
Thank you, Session. Let's move to the next one, and it's about Breach. Everything going according to the plan, and we hope that we will have some exciting news for you soon. So stay tuned. And I think I don't know what to add more because here the inside code review is going according to plan too. So Serge, maybe a couple of words.
Also, we're working on documentation revised and translation from Russian to English. There were also such steps in the past, but since then there were several ways of revisiting and reworking smart contract subsystems. So a bunch of information, a lot of information is outdated. We need to go back and check it once again.
Yeah, let's move to the next news, and we've updated the flow for trusted token, and now it's under tests. After the release, it will be much more easy to add not only farms and draw, but also the token to trust list in Enecuum applications. So, Serge, a couple of words about it.
Yeah, I mentioned this feature last week. So now we realized, implemented it, and now it's on testing stage. So basically, we added new token list data source to the NX space, NX space interface, and also added logic to automatically determine if space drop farms and harvest farms are eligible to be added automatically based on both token pairs and LP pairs, LP tokens, on what tokens they're based. So if every token added to the token list, then LP is also considered as trusted, and then a pair or drop farm that involves these LP token and other trusted token is considered trusted as well, and can be displayed at NX Space interface. I hope next week it will be already live and you could try it. So we still need to add the same token list data source to web wallet, wallet.enecuum.com. It is now it is not connected to our single united token list. It will be our next goal for this token list management set of tasks.
Thank you for your explanation, and I see that we have two questions. So one from Mike, and I'll let you to speak. Yeah, Mr. Mike, you can ask your question, or feel free to ask. But just turn your microphone on because now it's turned off.
Now you should be good to talk.
Yeah.
Maybe we have some questions in the form while Mr. Mike is fixing my
We don't
mic.
have any question in Google form, but Mr. Mike, you can type your question in Enecuum chat, Telegram. We will answer it. Let's wait a couple of seconds for the question. Also, I saw that we had one more question, but now the person disconnected. Oh, looks like Mike. Mike. Yeah, Mr. Mike, feel free to ask your question. But first, you have to turn your microphone on. So it looks like we have some problems, maybe with connection or something like that. So, Mike, feel free to ask your question in chat and I'll answer it. So thank you. Oh, no, stop. We have one more news. And the news about mobile development. And here we addressed minor bugs reported by our community and already fixed it. And now we're preparing the build for the release. So Serge, a couple of words about it.
Thank you. So we improved handling of different data source failures like interrupted internet connectivity or longer waiting time from web resources. And now it should be much more obvious to a user if the displayed data up to date or if there are some problems. So there will be notification of connectivity problems. Previously, we had only a timestamp of last blockchain block known for the PWA application. We thought that it would be enough, but turned out that there are many additional data sources and just simple only by the block number it is not it's not enough to understand the state of the application. So we will add additional information. And this feature is already implemented. We just testing it. I think next week it will be available. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Serge. So thank you everyone for the news. Thank you, Serge, for your explanation, and have a great weekend. And see you next week. Bye.
Thank you for questions or just for trying to ask them. Maybe next time it will be more successful. So till the next week. Bye.
Yeah, bye.